So this is Hokuto Shinken.
That's right. And you're Nadai, aren't you?
How is Kisana? Is she doing well?
She told me her father was dead.
Did my daughter tell you she killed me?
Yeah.
A mistake on her part. She's never taken a life. She didn't know how much the human body can take. After she stabbed me, I hid myself away.
So why are you hiding instead of helping her?
If she knew I was alive, she would be torn between asking me to help the city and killing me. Thus, I am watching over her from afar. I gather you came here at her behest, now that the doors to Sphere City are locked.
So you know about that?
It's not hard to see from here.
Yuria!
The doors closed when she entered the Chamber of Miracles. They will remain closed. They won't open again until she wakes up.
Why? What do you mean?
Much like the stone walls below. When someone lies down in the Chamber of Miracles, the doors to Sphere City close shut.
How do you know all of this?
Because I put my dying wife in there 3 years ago.
I don't understand.
I was desperate to save my wife, so I followed the instructions that were on the stone in Sphere City, which led me to the healing powers of the Chamber of Miracles. I laid her on that bed, believing it was the only way to help her.
And what happened next?
Nothing less than a miracle. All her wounds were healed. I have no doubt that as we speak, Yuria is healing.
Yuria.
Now, man of Hokuto, there is a favor I must ask of you.
What is it?
Watch over Kisana. Protect her where I cannot.
What do you mean?
My daughter despises me even now, and she has every right to. Her mother is dead, and by my hand. If I returned now, even to help her, I know it would only make things worse.
I want you to answer one question first. You told me that you took your wife into the Chamber of Miracles. So then why did you choose to kill her? You killed the one you love. That is something I will never be able to understand.
You wouldn't. You know nothing. You have no idea how far a broken, desperate man My wife never wanted to enter the chamber. I decreed that none could enter. She wouldn't let me break my own laws for her. But her life came before my crown. I carried her in knowing she might never forgive me. But then...
What happened in there?
This is wrong. You know that, love.
I told you, you can survive this.
And yet, the price would be too great. We cannot let the sand run out. It would be better if I just die now.
You can't give up now. Don't leave us.
It won't be so bad. I've had a good life. I got to spend it with you. And we've been blessed with Kisana. I have no regrets.
I can't.
I just want to rest. If you want to help me, then help me find peace. Then please, my darling.
So I took her out of the Chamber of Miracles, and I ended her life. I had no idea our daughter was watching. You think you know what it's like to live with that pain? I'm sorry. I've carried it for years now. Sometimes, it's more than I can bear.
Don't apologize. Within that punch, I felt all of your regret.
There is one last thing. Please don't tell Kisana.
I will not. She needs to know this. But you will be the one to tell her when the time comes.
I've one last selfish request. If the time should ever come, tell Kisana this. Take shelter in Eden's lowest level.
When will she need to?
When dark times have fallen upon the city. It will not be long now until ruin comes to Eden.
Is that Kyo's army?
No, the Holy Imperial Army.
I don't know them.
They have a true tyrant sitting at their helm. Emperor Thouser. He calls himself the Holy Emperor, and has been seizing town after town by force. It seems he seeks a new conquest, Eden.
Then I'm going to go back to the city. They'll need my help.
Be wary of Thouser. He's a greater fighter than you know. One of Nanto Seiken's strongest.
Nanto Seiken. So he's a master.
You should go now. It seems Eden's future is in your hands. I'm counting on you. Man of Hokuto.